Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in the 412 for week 13, and yes, this is that time of the season that we first get to see who is more suitable for the playoffs and who is more not likely to be suitable for the playoffs. And as you can see, we're facing off against the Arizona Cardinals, who are 6-6 on the year. Excuse me, and they are not even in the playoff picture. So here we are, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the number one seed. And we hope to take that number one seed because we'd have to get a first round bye. And plus, the Miami Dolphins are also undefeated as well. So only one team can take the number one seed. So we don't even have to face them at all this season. So without a further ado, we will show you the uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, for the Arizona Cardinals, they're going to be wearing the red jersey, red pants, and red socks. I know this may seem kind of weird, but this is really the only time that the Pittsburgh Steelers are just going to simply wear white at home this season. So I know we wore black maybe once or twice on the road this year, but just to make up for it, we're going to wear white at home today. So we'll see you at kickoff.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. It's week 13 of the and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Joshua Dobbs and the Arizona Cardinals.
All right, so we're ready for kickoff here in Acrisure Stadium. So 256 rushing yards last week for Najee Harris, as it said on the statistic there. We actually wore black, I think, on the road. And Arizona returns it. They get stopped down at the 32. So yesterday was the 15th anniversary of Super Bowl 43, the game that made the Pittsburgh Steelers get their sixth Lombardi. And James Harrison was I think the best part of the game right there. Oh, the ball is knocked out. Cole Holcomb recovers, and he's going to hand that off to Minkah Fitzpatrick, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Steelers. So first turnover for the game for Arizona. They did not want to start it off like this, but it was a great way for Pittsburgh's defense. So we had fumbled the ball. So QB Joshua Dobbs, who is making his return to Pittsburgh, loses it, and not to mention that it was James Conner's return to Acrisure Stadium, playing for Pitt and for the Steelers himself, respectively. All right, so we are on the offense for the first time in this game. So Arizona suffered their second turnover while we were on the break. Keep in mind, when we get a defensive touchdown or a kickoff or punt return for a TD, that's when I usually like to take my breaks in recording. So the shorter the episode, the better. We've had pretty decent 25-30 minute episodes. They weren't too bad, but still, they're still very entertainable, very enjoyable to me. So I'm going to run the ball, and I think I'm going to get stopped right around the 8-yard line. So this is now first and goal for the Steelers, and Jefferson, he's number 84. I'm going to 10 this reception out to Rhamondre Jefferson. And Rhamondre Jefferson, the Akron, Ohio native, gets his first touchdown of the game for the Steelers. And it is already 14-0 here in the Steel City. All right, so now this is going to be 1st and 10. It looks like Joshua Dobbs, he is going to get sacked by no other than, and I want to just fumble it. So Holcomb has made 2 fumble recoveries in this game, and we are already at 1st and 10. Not a good start for Arizona in this game, but now Kenny Pickett, he is going to get pinned down for the sack. So it's a 2nd down and 16 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Pittsburgh playing some offense here. And Rhamondre Jefferson, who did claim that touchdown, gets a gain of roughly 12 yards. Still not enough for a 1st down. And Kenny Pickett, he's going to step back. And I don't know who to throw it to. It's always a tough decision. But I'm just going to scramble the football. And I do get pinned. So this is going to result in a 4th and 16. I am going to actually fake the field goal. And if we don't get the 1st down, we're still on defense irregardless. So I get sacked. And 1st and 10, we do not convert on 4th down. So the Arizona Cardinals will take possession of the football. So Joshua Dobbs, who had spent numerous of times with the Steelers. Fun fact, I have actually met him in person at a Pittsburgh Steelers-based charity basketball game when I was in high school. And, you know, a couple of my friends and I, we would go to my school, and we would see them play against the staff, and it was a really fun experience. I mean, I met Dobbs, Arthur Moats, can't remember all the other players, but it was a very rewarding experience. And this is now 2nd down and 10, so 3 seconds left. They're going to run this clock. Actually, they're going to take one final snap. James Conner, the Erie native, loses a football, and Joey Porter Jr., who went to North Allegheny High School in Wexford, gets that fumble recovery. So it is now 14-0 Pittsburgh Steelers lead, end of the 1st quarter. So 4 turnovers for Arizona. They do not want to give up and make those mistakes like they have done. So Najee Harris gets a gain of significantly about in between 10 or 20 yards, but this is a 1st and 10, so I'm going to try to juke with Najee, and I'm going to run it, and that's 2nd down and 5. So that's not enough for a 1st down, but there is no Deontay Johnson today, so I'm going to step back, throw it out to Jefferson, and Rhamondre Jefferson will get that 1st down. So it is in fact, 1st and 10. So I'm going to use a wide strike pass play. I'm going to throw this one out to Jefferson, the X receiver. So I'm going to try to. Question is, do we get it in? They are going to say no, but they were pretty close. They were close from getting that 1st down. So we step back to pass, and the Steelers get another touchdown with Rhamondre Jefferson, and he is like a touchdown scoring machine. 21-0 here in Acrisure Stadium. All right, so now this is going to be a 1st and 10, so we get to see Josh Dobbs throwing that out to Marquise Brown. And that was about a gain of 8 yards, so that's not enough for a 1st down. They need more yards, 2 more to be exact, and they have been struggling. So in his return, to Pittsburgh. He gets that first down, and he was pretty phenomenal with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then he spent from 2017 to 2020 with the Steelers, and then I think around 2021 he went to Arizona after realizing that we had to draft Najee Harris. I mean, he's a decent player. I have his jersey, believe it or not. So this is now 3rd and 12. It looks like they're gonna step back, and they get sacked. Ball is out. Ogunjobi, he's actually going to get a defensive touchdown. Here comes a 2-minute warning that we didn't even expect to think about. But now we're already up 27-0. We're going to run the football with Najee Harris for the 2-point conversion. And we do get 2 points on the board. So we're going to actually take a break. All right, so now it is 4th down and 20 with 48 seconds left. And where is Patrick Peterson? We got Calvin Austin III. He's not bad. But we're going to actually return this punt. He's going to break 1 tackle. He's going to get another one. And oh boy, he gets a touchdown on this play right here to end the first half. This is just a significant play right here, and we're already up 36-0 here in the 4-1-2, and we're just destroying the Arizona Cardinals right now, and we will see you guys in the second half. All right, so it is kickoff time, and it's beginning of the second half here in Pittsburgh, and we are ready to return with Calvin Austin again. And he gets stopped down at the 34. To end the first half, he even had it returned a punt all the way. So here we are, 1st down and 10. I'm using Mr. Kenny Pickett. Going to throw this one out to Rhamondre Jefferson. That is going to be a 1st down and 10. So Jefferson, he has been just claiming receptions all game long. So now I'm throwing this one out to Pickens, and oh boy, what am I going to do? I'm going to try to do a celebration. I was going to try to do a victory dance before I got it into the end zone, but it's 1st and 10, sluggo seam pass play. I'm going to throw this one out, and do I get it in? Yes, I do for the touchdown. And this is already now 43-0 here at Acrisure Stadium. All right, and this is 1st and 10. They're going to use the I form. James Conner gains about 1 on that play. So we're going to blitz on the defense. And they're at the 40-yard line. So they're going to throw this pass. It is incomplete. So this is going to be a 3rd down and 9. So 3rd and 9, they just don't have a lot of options left. I mean, the first half flew by. First quarter, they had 4 turnovers. Second half, and we do get an INT with Minkah Fitzpatrick. Does he get this one all the way? Unfortunately, he does not, but unsubstantially, he is playing like he's a 5-star rated superstar out on that field today. So, 1st down and 10, we're going to throw this one, and that is incomplete to Najee Harris. And this is 2nd down and 10. So, I'm going to think about using Jefferson, and I use a juke move, and this is going to be a 1st and 10. All right, so Kenny Pickett going to hand this off to Najee Harris, and he's breaking tackles, but this is a 2nd down and 2, so we're close to the 9-yard line, and I want to do a little celebratory dance, but this is 3rd and 1. So we're going to use the inside smush pass play on 3rd down. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that first down. Most likely not. Zach Collins actually gets the sack right there. It will be 4th and 5 from their own 12-yard line. So Pittsburgh, they're on a 2nd down converter, and I get pinned, and Arizona gets the football back. So we're going to use some man coverage here. Joshua Dobbs has thrown 1 interception already in this game, and this is a 1st and 10. So James Conner, he's stumbling, gets a gain of about 4 on that play. 2nd down and 6 for the Arizona Cardinals. So now Pittsburgh, they're at the 20-yard line, so they're going to lose the football. And I think TJ Watt's going to get a touchdown. So it's going to be already 50-0. And we're actually going to take a break. And then we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. So they're going to take this one out to the house. He scoops it up, returns it all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. All right, so 1st down and 10, 5 minutes left to go in the 4th. I'm just going to simply run it with Najee Harris. That is a gain of about 2 yards on that play. So points allowed, they've allowed 50 today, and they are ranked 10th in the league right now. So I think we are the last team in the league to have allowed a certain amount of points. I think we've allowed less than 100, if I'm not mistaken, and should be at least less than 100. So this is already now 1st and 10. We're going to run it with Najee Harris. He has been an elite runner in this league, and I'm just going to use a juke move there and another juke move, and then 2nd down and 5 from the 45, and then Pickett handing this off to Jaylen Warren. So this is now 3rd down and 5. And I'm trying to throw this pass out to Rhamondre Jefferson. Hopefully that this can be a successful pass. And that turns out incomplete. But now we're going to have to convert on 4th down. And maybe something could possibly work. Something has got to work on 4th down. I'm not giving up. So attempted fake punt, that turned out to be highly unsuccessful. So this is 1st down and 10. We get to see Dobbs out on that field. So I'm not going to really shift to the defensive line. So Dobbs has thrown 1 interception already in this game. He has brought his passer rating way downhill, and this is already a 2nd and 3. So they're going to actually get sacked by TJ Watt. He already has 2 or 3 sacks in this game, and he already has a defensive touchdown too, keep in mind. So that is still pending if he'll be AFC Defensive Player of the Week. But now he's stepping way back. What are you doing? And he's going to have to lose quite a bit of yards there. 4th and 23. All right, so 1st down and 10. We're going to actually run it with Harris. And Najee's going to run the football. He's going to maybe get about 10 yards on that play. So Arizona has allowed highly unsubstantially about 100 to 150 in rushing yards today. We're actually going to take a timeout here. About 118 for Najee Harris, and I think Pickett has ran the ball quite a bit of times today at least. So I mean, we are a highly ranked offense in the NFL right now, so I think we're just going to simply run it out with Pickett. And nice juke there, but we don't get a high amount, you know. I mean, we're less than a minute away from winning this game, and I'm thinking about using a juke move for Harris. And is this going to even be a first down? They're going to say no. But second down and 3, I'm going to run it with Harris, and that concludes the game here in Pittsburgh. So thank you guys for watching. We had one big 50-0 over Arizona. This has just been a significant career game for us, and Jefferson had at least 2 touchdowns in today's episode. We had about 2 or 3 defensive touchdowns in this game. We're going to definitely go over the statistics right now. All right, Kenny Pickett, 3 touchdowns on the day. Joshua Dobbs with 1 INT, no touchdowns, but Najee Harris, 127 rushing yards, no touchdowns today. Kenny Pickett, 4 carries, 51 yards, no touchdowns. James Conner, 7 carries, 9 yards, not even a touchdown, but he did lose a fumble in this game, and it would have costed them big time, and it did. So 75 yards for Rhamondre Jefferson, so less than 100 yards passing-wise today for the Steelers. And I think next week we play, or not next week, next episode, we play against the New England Patriots, and I think we're going to destroy them because they ain't even all that good. So 2 touchdowns for Jefferson, 1 for Pickens, and we get sacks. TJ Watt with 4 sacks. Xavier Collins, 1.5. Chris Barnes with a sack. Larry Ogunjobi with a sack as well. And Highsmith and Cam Thomas, alongside with Kavon Wallace, had 0.5 sacks. So did Josiah Scott and Minkah Fitzpatrick. And Minkah had the long interception, but did not return it for a touchdown. But it was Fitzpatrick that had the fumble recovery for a touchdown. Ogunjobi and Watt punt return. He had a 90, I think it was 86-yard punt return for Calvin Austin, and we got the touchdown out of that. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next episode.